guy?
Definitely was part of my one of my goals when I actually decided that I was coming back. It's just me being the older person in the room now, and one of the oldest guys on the team. So I know with that experience that I had a good chance of being the captain.
What did you learn from those guys last year that you now as a captain and as the leader in that room can use for this year's?
I learned from them just being vocal at the right times. When we went in, everything going good. But when it's bad or something not going right, you still got to be the same person. When leading through the team, through the rough patches during the season.
What are your thoughts on CJ Saunders being named captain?
I voted for CJ myself to be a captain. I feel like he represents this university very well. Everybody has great respect for him, especially in the receiver room. But like I said, I voted for him, so I'm happy for him.
Did you vote for you, or is that considered uncouth?
Nah, I ain't vote for me. I ain't vote for myself.
The other news today is obviously Justin officially being named starting quarterback. Not a huge surprise, obviously. But what are your thoughts on that? And what have you seen from him in camp so far this summer?
I feel like since day one to now, practice for 15, it's been a big difference in him because I feel like he's comfortable, and I felt like he was quarterback one, and he acted like it. And we fed off his energy, and I feel like we were ready to rock and roll, knowing that he's a starter, and now things can just get put in place with the offense.
You've played with talented quarterbacks, obviously. How does he kind of compare with those guys?
He's different, because I feel like I can put him in that Cam Newton category where he got some wheels on him, he can fly. So that can open it up for us as receivers and the whole offense. You got to worry about a running quarterback who can is fast, 4'4", somewhere in there. And plus you got to worry about his arm, so that's going to open up the offense.
What's Cam Newton say?
It's not always easy for a transfer or first-year guy to come in and sort of assert himself from a leadership standpoint. How do you see him do that? Because that seems like a reason why he is your starting quarterback.
I think he did that very well. We helped with that a lot. Being around us, playing the game, just being around each other, just showing them, Columbus, just hanging out with him, because I know coming. He was at home. He went to college at home, then he transferred, and I feel like that's you gonna get homesick sometimes. So I feel like when you just gotta get accepted into a family, that helps a lot.
Hey, KJ, can you move forward so that these microphones can pick you up? Sorry about that.
KJ, what showed him around Columbus? What did you feel like you had to show him? What was important?
Just riding around and going to Condado or something like that. Going to some food, something like that. Something simple like that. That's what.
How would you describe your leadership style?
I'll say I'm more of I'm working on being more vocal. I really didn't have to be vocal because of the guys previously, but now it's like it just shows that I am that guy now. With them being gone, and I know what's to expect. So basically, I just feel like I got to be more vocal. But now and keep leading by example because I always led by example by doing the right things.
Hey KJ, can you describe just how Chris Olave looks in practice? Just does he have the it factor?
Oh yeah, definitely. Chris is a great player. He brings a skill set that's different from any other receiver in the room. He's fast, he can catch, and he gets open. And I expect him to have a big year.
When a player, and you've been through this, and but when a player is really good or has a chance to be a star, can you tell when they're a freshman?
Oh yeah, definitely. You can. You guys are previous players. First practice was Chris gonna be all right. But yeah, I just felt like you gotta find yourself first. Coming into a new system, into college. But once you get your swag, you're good. And I feel like Chris got the swagger. He's walking around here with the swagger. He know his position. I feel like he knows he's gonna have a good year this year.
Is there somebody's caught your eye like that this preseason camp?
Say that again.
Is there somebody who's caught your eye like that this preseason camp? A new guy or on either side of the ball that or people haven't heard of yet?
I I'll say the whole defense, they playing with a chip on their shoulder right now. They looking great right now. They getting us better as an offense, and they bring it every day. They talking they stuff every day.
Yeah.
And I just can't wait to see them fly around against another team.
KJ, wide receivers have always been known as sort of like those guys out there on the edge, and they're kind of like me kind of guys. But this is the second straight year. Y'all had 3 wide receivers as captains. Last year you got 2 with you and CJ. I mean, what is it about that room that's generated, in your opinion, team leaders?
I feel like it started with our leader, Coach Harline. He preached that all day. About not being selfish. We got a room full of guys. If you just do your job, yours will come. And we follow through him, and we see the outcome of that with having a deep room last year. And it just transferred over into the team. So I feel like that's one of the things.
It's hard to imagine a team that loses 3 senior captains from its unit, but can be considered to be as good or maybe better than 4. I get that sense you guys feel that way. Is that true, and why?
It's definitely true. I feel like last year they left a spot, just a checkpoint, and now we got to reach another checkpoint with the people in the room because we saw it. Me, Austin, Dan, CJ, Chris, we saw it. We did it. We felt it, and now we know we can take it to another level by just the extra and doing more.
Who delivers the best offensive side of the ball pep talk now that Paris is gone?
I don't know. We ain't really had a pep talk. Probably be CJ. Probably be CJ.
Of the 7 captains, who's the most vocal?
Most vocal. In what way? Because Chase talk a lot.
Yeah, but other people have said Chase. What do you mean by that?
Chase just talk. He just be talking. Half the time he don't even know what he's talking about, so he just likes to talk. That's what I mean. But I feel like vocally the most is I feel like Jonathan Cooper. He says the right things and he says it at the right times. When practice coming down, flatline, he say something. He gives off a lot of energy too, and they started in the off season with the workouts and also on the field. So I feel like everybody feeds off his energy.
But Chase just talking stuff all day during practice?
Yeah, he just be talking like I can line up and he'll be like, KJ, you not about to catch the ball, or you locked up or something, just saying something, and the play ain't even started.
KJ, quarterback obviously has to be a leader, but you can't force feedback. It has to come naturally. Justin just got here in January. What has that process been like for him to become a leader, but do it in a way that is effective and not kind of jumping the gun?
I feel like the best thing about Justin is that he'll tell you I haven't done nothing yet. He's still working, but he's starting to be a leader, just step by step, in the huddle, and then he builds his way up. But I feel like right now he's starting in the huddle, talking it all before we take the field, saying stuff like that. But I feel like you gotta let it grow throughout the season, just like last year. He wasn't the most vocal guy, but once he kept going and he had guys around him, like us as receivers and running backs and O-line, he felt that we followed him, and he got more confident with it. And that's what we do the same thing with Justin.
Just showed his personality with that video in the team room. Away from all this stuff, is he pretty goofy? What's he like?
He goofy. He got a good personality. Somebody good to hang around. So I feel like that's what made it easier for him to adjust with us because we the same way.
Can you tell a guy's been in the spotlight for a while? I mean, a player, and some guys who aren't, but obviously he was in the Elite 11, that whole competition, et cetera, QB1. Can you tell a guy's kind of been around a little bit? Can you tell that from him, KJ?
Oh yeah, definitely, because there's nothing to him. He's been doing this since high school, so I feel like it ain't no adjustment. You don't need to adjust to nothing. It's just the same stuff.
KJ, what's the huddle like? You talk about a quarterback developing into a leader. What is the huddle like while that process plays out? I mean, before the quarterback takes over the team, what is the huddle like?
So, say we get a kick return, we go over here, we get the ball on the 20. So first snap, you gotta, you're gonna get the play, then you're gonna talk to your line receivers. Give them a pep talk, tell them let's go. We're gonna start it right. just telling them, just being a general, because quarterback is a general. And he put us in a position. He tell me I need to come here when this happens, you know. So that takes time, but I feel like out here in practice, you're starting to get